Hey guys, Sora the Hero 2 here. Today we are going to be testing the Mercedes-AMG GT Black Series in Asphalt 9 in its multiplayer trial series right now. This is at Golden Max, and here we go. So how is the Mercedes-Benz AMG Black Series? Well, from what it looked like when it was announced, it would look like to be another average C-Class King, having higher top speed than most C-Class cars, good acceleration, handling, and nitro efficiency. But its performance is much different than what its stats say. You can see the 81 acceleration, you can see the top speed. Its nitro efficiency feels longer than 65, and its handling and drifting feel worse than 60. So this car is kind of a joker. You don't like its weird physics, and at 1 star in its Grand Prix, which is happening right now, it feels even worse. Like this car at 1 star, honestly, out of all the Grand Prix I've done, is probably one of the worst, and I am not spending any tokens on it or anything like that. But if you want to, you can go ahead. I'm not going to. This car to me is not worth it. I would rather spend tokens on the Colorado if it comes back, or the Aranero, or anything else like that. While we're on the subject of the Kings of C-Class, this car, even though it has the new highest rank in C-Class, is honestly not a king. The McLaren GT, the Aranero, the Colorado, and any other high-end C-Class car like the Ferrari could easily beat this car, even if it's on a top speed track like Himalayas. Why? This car, it has okay top speed. It's higher than most C-Class cars. Its nitro efficiency is good. Its acceleration is fine, not the best, but it's okay of 81. But its handling and drifting are where it's at. This car, honestly, to me, closely resembles the Volkswagen Electric R in terms of being stiff like a brick. It doesn't do the skid physics that it has, but when you do the nitro and shockwave and everything, it feels kind of like driving a brick on soapy water. I know that sounds weird, but that's the first thing that came to mind. Like when you push a brick on soapy water, it slides, but it doesn't like go left and right easily. And this car kind of defines that. Its drifting is very wide and very, very grippy. So in saying that, it can't do floaties or punches or anything else like that, and it just makes it really bad. And this part right here, my heart started beating inside of my chest, but unfortunately, we are able to beat him thanks to the airspeed off that ramp. Thank you very much, Mr. Ramp. I appreciate you and all your hard work. And look, we literally beat him by 100 milliseconds, like literally a frame. So that was a very close race. And now we're on our third race, which is in Rome. And I gotta say, even though the AMG does not perform superbly or has anything to point out, it looks really good. It's a very good looking Mercedes, and it looks a lot like its twin, just the regular AMG. But this car, honestly, it's okay. If you have the Colorado or the Aranero, I would not recommend spending tens of thousands. I saw one person say they spent 15,000 tokens on getting this car to 5 star. I'm not sure how absurd that is, but that sounds like super absurd for a car that can't even beat 3 other kings that have been kings for longer than this car has even been in the game, which just came out. So why would you spend tokens on a car that just came out and is worse than a car you already have? It would be like a car coming out, and then, yeah, it's logic. Don't spend money on a car that you don't need, unless you're one of those people that just wants every single car in the game, and so you're going to spend all your tokens and be pay to win as much as you want to get every single car in the game, but you can't drive very well. Sorry, guys. And so, in case you're wondering why it's been like 2 weeks since I upload a video, it's because since I am a senior, this is my last year of school, hopefully, and I am taking more time on school than I would otherwise. And so with that being said, it's taking a lot of time. I'm able to record the races in my spare time, but then I forget to edit them, or I edit it and I just haven't downloaded it or put it on the file yet, and it just takes a long time, and which is also very hard when you work 2 jobs. Yes, I work 2 jobs. I work for my church and I work for a friend of mine. Both I love to work with. But yeah, it doesn't really present me a lot of time to do a lot of editing, which makes me sad because I love to be on YouTube. No, I'm not going to be on here full time Definitely not, but I do love to play Asphalt 9 and put it out there for you guys to show how bad of a driver I am. And yes, I do drive cars very badly. I am not a professional in Asphalt 9, but it's something I like to do in my pastime. And as a kid, I've always loved to race cars or watch racing cars. It's just something fun for me, and to have a game that does that with me, it's just very fun. And honestly, I love to race. It's just very fun. But yes, how do I feel about the AMG overall? It's a good C-Class car. Like, if you don't have the Colorado or Aranera or anything else like that, then yes, I would definitely go for it, since it is faster than most cars. And if you are able to handle it well, despite it having terrible handling, then you could pull out a lot of races. But as for the most case, and if you already have one or two of the Kings, I would not recommend spending on it. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day. God bless you. I love you all. And yeah, please like and subscribe if you want. I'm not going to make you nor ask you to. But I hope you all have a good day. Goodbye.